Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another West Coast Pacific Railroad update. Today, we're going to be trying to go over mostly rolling stock that's being made for the West Coast as of right now. Trying to limit the free models I use as far as equipment goes and whatnot. So, let's go ahead and get into that. I'll go briefly over, some locomotives that I have been working on or I haven't really talked about briefly, as I tend to want to. I want to tend to I tend to want to try and make longer videos about individual locomotives, not just compact everything in one video. But let's get into it. So, starting us off with this very cool observation car from this isn't supposed to be like a theater office car special observation. This is supposed to be actually a geometry coach. Looks just like the theater cars, except it's for track maintenance or inspection. Really, it's really track inspection. We got these cool little lights. No, if this looks familiar to NTD's little CSX geometry car that he's built, it is not that car at all. I actually eyeballed some of the assets the assets that he has on his, and I just made my own, basically copying the style that he had it in. I really should have just looked at the real one because I noticed there are some. It might seem a bit lazy on the one I have. I'll improve that later on, but the general idea is basically coming out, and I'm just overall using like the real one now. The only time I used like the NTD version was for these little lights here, and these look great as they are now, so I don't plan to really change much about that. Everything else, though, I just use the real observation for reference, which I think is perfect. This undercarriage stuff is not mine. I plan to remove it pretty soon. I think maybe like when I'm more available, like this weekend per se, or maybe like Sunday or something. I'm pretty busy throughout the week. Got some important stuff to do, band and whatnot. But I will try to get my own undercarriage parts and whatnot going. That's kind of a trend I want to follow through almost every coach. I think some coaches use like my friend's little under stuff. Sound right, but no, the little details under the coach. I don't really plan to go too crazy, but then I did because, as you can see, kind of got this cool little piping going places. I mean, this doesn't look the greatest. I've done way better with connecting my pipes to blocks, especially. So, I mean, I just can't get that many good references of the CSX observation. And no, I'm not trying to build the exact CSX observation, so it is a bit improvised, I guess. This is going to be potentially a West Coast geometry car. Potentially, I just have to figure out a paint scheme because I don't really think I like the Royal Unlimited paint. If you know what the Royal Unlimited paint scheme is, I'll probably show you at some point in the future. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, I'm not too jazzed out about putting that paint scheme on. But yeah, this is a geometry car so far. I think it looks amazing. This is one of my favorite coaches I've built. One of them. This is just a Pullman standard car that I built from scratch, by the way. So it's pretty cool that I'm getting my rolling stock going. And yeah, it just to me looks amazing. And then this is also they're both sleepers or built from sleepers. I haven't made chair cars or anything yet, which is like starting to get on my nerves. I need to lock in and build some chair cars or like some diners or something. But yeah, at the moment, the only window style I got on any of my Pullman coaches that I've built are sleeper. I'll fix that pretty soon. That cannot stay that way. That's just something that cannot be ignored, and I can't ignore it because it bothers me every time I look at my coaches. This is my friend Xavier's little whatever daylight fleet he's making. He'll probably say because he feels as if he should. I guess whatever. None of my business. But this is his little fleet. I don't see myself using this fleet anytime soon. Maybe swipe a coach. Now I'll just make my own. Never mind. But yeah, this is all his. This was like a free model that I built over with some of my friend's assets and whatnot. Tend to used to do that a lot, and I made the. I mean, I think this is a pretty cool observation. I can't really recreate this because the roof is a bit like I just can't make that in the studio. That's like something I would have to do in Blender. And I don't have storage for that, or I don't have the brain capacity to want to give a fuck to try to do Blender, so I'm just not going to do that. PRR coach, this is what started my coach making thing, this little PRR guy. I do plan to keep it in a PRR paint scheme. It's just, I need to detail it more, like on the underside. The diagrams had like all the stuff I needed under it, so that's why it's blank. Erie Lackawanna coach. I'm gonna just keep the stuff that it has under there, and it's not like I don't need to change it. It's a pretty just an Erie Lackawanna coach. Like I said, it's got sleeper windows that needs to change. I think this should be it. It might be a sleeper car. It's the one I'm building. It's the 1614 pulled. Another sleeper car by accident, not meant to be a sleeper car. This I genuinely want to be a chair car or something, of some sorts. This is like an NNW car. This is not an NNW car. This is actually a model that I was given by some guy I know. God, I'm gonna forget his name. Okay, after like 5 minutes of trying to figure out, it's Kraz. His name's Kraz, or was Kraz. He changed it on Discord. But yeah, Kraz was allowed me to use this model. I just changed the trucks. I can't stand the trucks that were on the Enzo or like other free model coaches. I couldn't stand them anymore. I just felt I just need to build my own, and I did. These aren't the best trucks. These will be catching an update very soon. Just because I noticed I did this a little bit wrong, and I'm forgetting something there. But yeah. So, but for now, my coaches will be using that, or at least all the pulled-in ones, or whatever coaches have that. I don't know. They're not specific really. Before I go over this guy, I am building a bud coach as well. This bud coach is pretty cool. These little things on the outside. These aren't mine. These are my friend Gavin's. He made these. I didn't really ask him to use these. Really, I don't know why. I still am. I'm usually the one complaining about people not asking me to use their stuff, but I'll probably just make my own anyway. It's not really hard to make it, I guess. So, but yeah, this is a bud car. This is supposed to be an auto train coach, so I think that's pretty cool that's coming now. We do got a couple of locomotives. I am redoing the AC9. I'll go over that in a little bit later. And then we do got the 614 that is just about complete. Some modifications to the tender, making some things look awesome. And then also got interior also. I'll go over all this in another video. I don't got much time right now. I just want to get this video out there on the channel. But, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, and if you want to learn more about these locomotives, I have basically all you need to know on all the updates in the Discord server, so go ahead and join that. I'll leave it in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next update. See y'all later.